attending seminars given by the famous and not so famous, people who claimed they'd be able to bring out my potential. I discovered along the way that a number of these people have great ideas, but I discovered something else. Many of these experts didn't have the answers I needed. They couldn't teach me how to make my life better, how to get these wonderful traits and qualities into myself. Some would come right out and say, that's the hard part. Or they'd say it's just a matter of practice or repetition or affirmations. But much of the time, none of this really worked to change my life. NLP is different. You'll learn a truly new technology of achievement. You'll learn how to create changes within yourself. You'll learn how to do it quickly, easily, and thoroughly. What is NLP, this new technology of achievement? In layman's terms, NLP is the study of human excellence. Not only do we study what great achievers do, we pinpoint just how they do it, the mental programs they use. Then we can teach you how to make it happen the same way in your life. To understand how NLP does this, think of the beginning of modern skiing. Until the 1950s, most people thought skiing was mostly a matter of natural talent. You either had the talent to do it, or you didn't. Then something happened that changed everything. Films were made of some of Europe's great skiers. The goal was to identify all the movements that characterized these skiers. They learned there were certain techniques that all of these skiers had in common. Beyond that, they discovered that the techniques of these exceptional skiers could be taught to anyone. That all kinds of people could learn to be very good skiers. The key is to identify the movements that made a great skier, the essence of their skills, so it could be taught to others. In NLP, we call that essence a model. That, in effect, is the guiding principle of NLP. Only with NLP, it's extended to every part of a person's experience. You might want to improve your relationships, eliminate anxiety, or become more competitive in the marketplace. In every area, NLP studies life's great achievers to discover their formulas for success. It provides a unique way to teach you to do the same thing, to literally follow the model of those who have succeeded with the same problems and challenges you face every day. NLP was originated in the mid-70s by Richard Bandler, a brilliant young information scientist, and John Grinder, an outstanding professor of linguistics. Their first goal: to find out how great achievers use their brains to produce results. They started off studying a very special group of people, some of the most talented therapists in the world. These are individuals who consistently produced positive, sometimes startling changes in the lives of others. They studied Fritz Perls, the founder of Gestalt therapy, Virginia Satir, a founder of family therapy, and Milton H. Erickson, one of the world's greatest clinical hypnotists. Out of all of this, an astonishing model was created. It identified the essential thoughts, feelings, behaviors, and beliefs that made these therapists so renowned. Bandler and Grinder had created a way to model human excellence. They then took that model and found ways to apply it to the lives of all of us. They created step-by-step programs detailing how talented people think, what they see, what they hear, the feelings they have, and their successful behavior. They found that they could teach this to other people, making dramatic changes in their lives. NLP is like software for the brain. It allows you to have the kinds of experiences you want. NLP trainers and practitioners can teach people to relieve their phobias and traumas in as little as 10 minutes, help them create positive feelings about themselves, change lifelong habits, relieve inner conflicts, and change beliefs in less than an hour. Specifically, NLP comprehensive trainers Tim Hallbon and Suzi Smith often demonstrate how to eliminate allergic responses in less than a half an hour. I've assisted people in changing lifelong decisions and limiting beliefs in the same amount of time. Robert Mcdonald, in a few hours, transforms addictions and codependence into personal resourcefulness and self-esteem. Kelly Gerling enters emotionally charged negotiations and brings about true win-win agreements. Gerry Schmidt regularly assists people who have suffered industrial and automotive accidents. Within hours, he has helped them overcome their fears and work productively again. At this point, you might be skeptical of these claims. You should be. If you haven't seen NLP techniques demonstrated by a skilled trainer or practitioner. As early as